Pipka plate is absolutely no social redeeming importance whatsoever. It's strictly for the laughs, and it was intentionally so. So I hope you'll see it as our way. But before we start, I just have a couple of announcements. Many of you may know me. My name is Michael Tavid. I am the founder and artistic director of Curtain Call Theater. And so before we start, my regular announcement is about the emergency exits. God forbid, they're in the back where you came in, and then here to your left. Do not go there because that's where the actors will be hanging out. And please, no cell phones during the show, so turn them off now as we're thinking of them. And also, no photography because that can be very distracting and clicking and flashlights and what have you. So, if you need to use the facilities, they're in the front foyer. They're unisex, so you can use either one. And the play takes place in 1953. It's a farcical comedy, as you might expect. And of course, it's about crazy people. Laugh a lot. These guys really respond to your response. So have a lot of fun. And thank you again. Oh, there'll be a 15-minute intermission, maybe 20, depending on how you guys want to hang out. The desserts will be coming out. There'll be more than one. And they're all going to be on that back table when you came in. And there's, of course, coffee and tea and more sodas and champagne and what have you. So, enjoy. This is fun.
Places, cue the sound, cue the lights, action.
On the board! We are all going to die. Retreat!
Oh, never come this side.
You foolish all die 10-1 against us!
Please, Madam Judge, is it 10 of you? I am sure you the Bergerac.
Hey!
Stop! 100th time I want to cheer louder. The audience won't hear you. Let's try it again. I am Sir Noda Bergerac.
Yay!
I don't know why we even bother rehearsing. Louder!
Yay!
That's better. Right, let's run it. Retreat!
Retreat! You're all going to
Never come this
You
side.
foolish all die 10-1 against us!
Damn your numbers and damn you. I am Sir Noda Bergerac.
Hey! Pop and shake!
No.
Hurry! Who goes in there? It's a coach! What? In the cab! Oh, look! 'Tis Roxanne!
Yay.
Oh, she brings supplies! Bread! Ooh, and vino.
And chicken.
Cyrano! That was the Coptic issue insulted. Stop trying to be the Three Musketeers in one.
What would you have me do, huh? Seek for the patronage of some great man, and like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl upward, where I cannot stand alone? No, thank you.
Oh my God, I have seen more talent at a dog show.
Dedicate as others do, pawns to pawnbrokers,
Be a buffoon in a vile hope of a teasing a smile from some cold face. Eat a toad for breakfast every morning. Wear out my belly for rotting in the dust. No, I think you, and again I think you know. But to live, to laugh, to dream, to walk in my own way and be alone. Free with an eye to see things as they are.
Grandma?
To travel any road under the sun.
Grandma?
Nor seek to fame or fortune.
Grandma!
Rosalind! Oh, dearest girl, what a surprise! You're getting more beautiful every day. You look adorable.
So do you!
What?
So do you! You look great!
Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to speak up, dear.
Grandma, can I get you your hearing aid?
Oh, no, thank you. She did Broadway in the 40s. Then your father dragged her down to his level.
Grandma!
Revivals of tired old plays, B movies. You should have heard him doing Cyrano at the dress rehearsal. The man is a walking ham. They should stick clothes in him and serve him with a pineapple.
Grandma, I have a surprise. I'm getting married.
Rosalind, oh, that's a wonderful news. I always said that you and Paul were made for each other.
It isn't
A
Paul.
boy has got to bow.
Grandma, it's not Paul. Paul and I broke up.
It isn't Paul?
No.
Well, that's a mistake. You two look ravishing together on the stage, and you can do all of the great couples.
Grandma, I'm not an actress anymore. I'm in advertising.
I know, and it's revolting.
Do you remember the talk we had at Christmas?
No.
Grandma, this is your life and Mother and Dad's, and that's fine. I'm very proud of you. But I grew up with it, and I want something different. Something that doesn't drive me crazy all the time. Does that make sense?
Rosalind, dearest girl, can I tell you something?
Sure.
I haven't heard a word you said.
Grandma, can I please get you your hearing aid?
All right, 1 glass of lemonade. But listen to me, young lady. The theater may be dying. The glamorous invalid may be crawling through the desert with but a single lung in its feeble chest. But it's still breathing, and it's all that we have. It's our lifeline to humanity. Without it, we would all be Republicans. I'm very tired now, dear. I'm going to go lie down. It's wonderful having you back.
Grandma, I love you! Come in. Come in. Would you please come in? The door is open.
Sweetheart,
Hi, honey. Come on in.
are your parents here?
I don't think so.
Oh, good.
Howard.
I'm sorry, but you know how I feel about this. Meeting the in-laws makes me very nervous.
Howard, you've nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well, I'd be all right if they weren't such big stars. You know, the glamorous life.
Does this look glamorous?
But yeah, it does.
Howard, this is Buffalo, New York. It's like Scranton without the charm.
I was born here, actually.
Oh,
And I like Scranton, too.
the point is it's not Broadway, and they're doing rep.
Right. What's rep again?
More than one play in repertory, they alternate. Right now they're doing Private Lives by Noel Coward and Cyrano de Bergerac. Only they cut Cyrano down for a small company. They do it with 5 actors.
Oh, the sort of one-nostril version.
Howard, it's sort of sweet that you're nervous about meeting them.
Nervous? Look at me. I'm a wreck. Hey, do they know that I'm in show business too?
You're not exactly in show business. At least they wouldn't think of it as show business.
Well, I am on television.
You're a weatherman.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of like acting, like your parents.
Howard, they do Shakespeare and Chekhov. You do precipitation.
Yeah, right.
It's a wonderful job. I'm very proud of you. We can settle down and have children.
I love children. I want to have 6 at least.
Let's just start with 1.
All right.
Listen, I want you to be very, very nice to them. Tell them how much you admire their work.
Well, I do. I mean, oh my God, they were on the cover of Life magazine. Shakespeare on Broadway.
Look out, Barrymore's Here Come the Haze. Yeah, reproduced on the China.
Oh, wow.
Then they had 2 big flops in a row and went to Hollywood.
I know. I saw every movie they ever made.
Good.
Sergeant Yukon. Apache Woman. Wow. Oh my God, I forgot the bag.
What bag?
I got a surprise for your father. When I was in New York last week, I read in the paper about an auction. They were selling off props and things from one of the big studios. And well, I bought one of your father's old costumes.
Wow, that's so sweet. Which one did you get?
General George S. Patton. Wait till you see him. But the problem is I don't have anything for your mother. I don't suppose she'd take cash.
Howard, they're gonna love you. They're gonna love you for who you are.
Okay, yeah, but what if I freeze up? I mean, I do sometimes when I'm nervous. I can't even remember my own name.
You'll be fine, I promise. All right? I'll go see if they're in their dressing rooms.
I'll go with you.
No, you stay here in case they show up.
No, I would rather go with you.
Howard, stay! Nothing's gonna happen in 2 minutes.
Wow.
Step back, thou knave and cutpurse! Ha! Stand thy ground, I say, or thou shalt bleed from ear to ear like the vomiting stream at flat tide. Dung heap,
Witch.
bull's bizzle.
Villain!
What is this?
No, not, but 'tis passing strange.
Hi.
Stay back, I say, or the man shall die.
Howard!
If thou dost move 1 inch, the man shall spout blood like a fountain.
Don't move.
No!
Lift up thy head, wild Scot.
I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. And away!
You're not in the dressing rooms. Howard?
I have to go now.
Where are you going?
I just have to go out for a minute. I'll be back.
Howard, what's wrong?
I have to think about this. You just don't rush into a relationship. It takes some thinking.
Howard, are you crazy? Get back here!
You know what I like about the author of Cyrano? He's dead and can't argue with me. Now listen, I have an idea for tomorrow's performance. When the carriage arrives during the battle and you step out, I want you to pause, curtsy to the soldiers, and then I'm going to put a spotlight on your face to suggest that you have descended like an angel from heaven.
Oh, George, let's strike now.
All right?
Flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Nay,
Halt! Who goes there?
it's a coach.
What, in the camp?
Look, it is Roxanne.
Thank God!
Yay. And I float down out of the carriage like an angel from heaven.
Spotlight!
Good morning, gentlemen.
Roxanne, on the king's service?
Yes, in the service of my own king, love.
That's it. Get the scene.
Cyrano, my best friend, I need your help.
I'm at your disposal, madam. Now and forever.
George, when you do that, center stage in front of 1,000 people holding their breath, I wet myself. I can't help it.
Thank you, my darling.
Kiss me now, before the moment passes.
Don't mind me.
saying. She hasn't heard a word in 20 years. Have you, Quasimodo?
Stop it.
Tell me, Ethel, have you frightened any little children lately? Offered them any rides on your broomstick?
George!
To this day, I cannot believe that that is your mother. I mean, here you are, the greatest stage actress in a generation. You were spawned by a troll.
George, cut it out.
I mean, you must have been separated at birth. Out there somewhere is Ethel's real daughter, traveling with Ringling Brothers as the Wolf Woman of Borneo.
Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, Mother.
George, my hearing aid is in. Now grow up.
Neck. Oh, I'm getting old, Charlotte.
No, dear, you're just falling apart.
I wonder they didn't want me for the Pimpernel movie.
Us, dear, they didn't want us.
It would have put us right back on top. George and Charlotte Hay in the new Frank Capra production, The Twilight of the Scarlet Pimpernel.
There'll be other movies.
Oh, we were this close, Charlotte. I could taste it. No wonder Hollywood is such a cesspool. I mean, please. Frank Capra directs The Twilight of the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I didn't even get to meet him.
Nor did I. Nor do I want to. May he rot in hell.
I could just see it now. Mr. Pimpernel goes to Washington.
Exactly.
Get down, George. I'll work on it.
You do realize they started filming yesterday, don't you? I mean, right now, cameras are rolling, and Ronald Coleman is wearing my tights.
Oh, George, let them have their Ronald Coleman and their Greer Garson. Who gives a damn?
You're right.
I'm sure Miss Garson will do a perfectly adequate job. That's what they want.
I agree entirely.
Stupid little bitch. I met her once. Did you know that? She was filming Pride and Prejudice, and I was next door filming Apache Woman. She was studying the crusts of little tea sandwiches, and I was boiling a pig in a teepee.
Charlotte.
She was making love to Laurence Olivier, and I was sacrificing a chicken with Chief Chunkachook. Hiya, hiya.
Charlotte, Charlotte.
How's your neck?
Better, but don't stop.
George, can I ask you a question? Did you sleep with Eileen?
Charlotte! How can you say such a thing?
I see how you look at her.
She's a pretty woman. I'm not dead.
Not yet. I know exactly when it happened, George. We were in the middle of that terrible fight.
And whose fault was that?
It was your fault, dear. You called me the world's oldest living ingenue.
I merely mentioned that a woman in her 50s should not try to play St. Joan. I mean, it's like watching Eleanor Roosevelt play Peter Pan.
Well, I happen to admire Eleanor Roosevelt.
Well, so do I. But I don't want to watch her fly out the window.
Changing the subject.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Eileen barely knows I exist.
Please. Every time you walk into the room, she starts to glow. I can use her for a reading lamp.
You're off your rocker. It's extraordinary. It's unkind.
George, I don't mind, as long as you tell me the truth. Did you sleep with her, or didn't you? Yes or no?
No! All right. The answer is no.
Really?
Oh, it's killing you about that film, isn't it?
Don't be silly, that has nothing to do with it.
Scarlet Pimpernel, Scarlet Pimpernel!
Stop it.
Greer Garson!
Don't be an idiot.
Oh, I'm sure it's slaying you to be stuck out here in Siberia, while Miss Garson swans around the set in Hollywood like the Queen of Sheba.
George!
I'm sure you had fantastical visions of being fawned over by a legion of toadies, having your ears powdered.
All right, George. I'm sorry.
Well, it's too late now, isn't it? You've hurt my feelings.
I saw that.
Saw what?
You big
I
faker.
don't know what you're talking about.
Faker, faker, faker.
Charlotte, stop it, I'm warning you. Eileen!
Good morning.
right. I mean, she's pretty, wholesome.
Wholesome isn't the word. She could give milk.
Charlotte, have you talked to Roz lately?
On Sunday, I brought up your name and she started screaming.
Great!
I could never understand why you two broke up.
Oh, she wanted me to give up the theater so she could live a normal life. Can you imagine anyone in your family being normal?
Hi, Mother.
Pumpkin, sweetie, when did you get here?
A few minutes ago.
We were just talking about you this second.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, Roz.
How's showbiz?
Great, I've never been happier.
Well, good for you. I'm thrilled.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is going well.
I thought you were in New York.
I came back to work for your parents.
How nice.
I'll go check on Eileen.
Rosalind, why don't you just get married and get it over with?
I wish you'd stop trying to run my life. It's my life, not your life.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm only the one who gave birth to you.
Mother.
12 pounds, 14 ounces. I needed a forklift.
Locked herself in. Rosalind, my baby!
Daddy!
How's my little girl? Oh, Charlotte, how is it possible that two such plain-looking people as ourselves can produce an offspring as beautiful as this one?
She's not yours. I slept around.
Have you come to your senses? You could step right back into the company.
No, thank you. That's not why I'm here. I have a surprise for everybody. But I lost it.
Hey, Paul, get in here. Luch has arrived.
Daddy, God, don't you two ever stop? Listen, I have to go. I'll see you later.
Roz! Roz!
She gone?
Yeah, she heard your name and fled into the forest of Arden. You have a way with women, Paul.
Thanks.
And how's little Miss Eileen?
She wouldn't open the door for me either. I wonder what happened.
She's in love with George.
Will you keep your menopausal hallucinations to yourself? The woman is obviously in some distress.
I'll go check on her again.
Yes, do. You are the company manager, you know.
And I'm your second lead this week.
I beg your pardon?
Webster, he quit this morning. Packed his bags and...
You can't do that! It'll sue the intelligent little weasel!
Why would he just leave?
Because he wasn't paid in 2 weeks.
Well, none of us have been paid in 2 weeks. What kind of feeble excuse is that?
Well, nobody told me about that.
Well, Paul just told you about it. Didn't need to make fire out.
Sorry. Oh, by the way, have you talked to your agent this morning? He called twice.
Oh, I have an agent? Oh, surely you jest. Didn't you read about it in Scientific American? The day that my checks dropped down to 4 digits, he vanished from the face of the earth!
George, talk to me. Are we in trouble?
Oh, we'll make it. We'll survive. We always do. It's television that's killing us, you know. Entertainment by the yard. It's putting us out of business.
George,
I mean, what's the matter with these people? Don't they care anymore? Don't they know the difference? Oh, I'm not here. You haven't seen me.
George!
If it's a native Buffalonian, offer it some water and some long grass. Maybe it'll go away.
Just a second. Yes,
Hi.
what do you want?
Before you say anything else, I just have to tell you that you are the most wonderful actress that ever lived.
Oh, please, come in. I'm Charlotte Hay.
Oh, hi. I'm oh my God.
Knock, knock!
Richard.
Charlotte!
Oh, what a wonderful surprise.
Great to see you.
Hello, how are you? I'm Richard Maynard. You are?
Oh, I wouldn't ask him that. Apparently it's a trick question.
Are you famous too?
No, but apparently I remind some people of Loretta Young.
Richard Maynard is our lawyer and represents every major star in Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah, so, who's your favorite besides Charlotte, of course?
Esther Williams. Do you know her?
Oh, I taught her to swim.
Wow.
Look, I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could possibly come back another time?
Okay, sure.
It was stunning meeting you, whoever you
Oh,
are.
I
Richard, what are you doing here?
Well, I was in my office this morning, making a great deal of money. But suddenly realized that I was terribly bored. So I asked myself, what would I do to cheer myself up? I considered raising my billing rate. That usually works. I thought, no. I would much rather take Charlotte to lunch.
So you flew all the way out here from New York City.
Well, I was on a plane, of course.
Oh, Richard, you're such a darling. I accept. In fact, I could use some cheering up myself.
What has that brute done this time?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm just tired.
Well, of course you're tired. It's inhuman the way he drags you from one city to another.
Well, on top of everything else, I just found out that we're not making our payroll.
Oh, I know that.
You do?
I've been telling George for months. It's quite serious to start cutting back expenses.
Is there anything I can do?
You could do a movie. Better yet, television.
We could try a different play. Pygmalion always makes money.
Knock, knock. Hello in there, Charlotte. It's 1953. The road is dead. The only stars left for me besides you two are Cornell and the Wants, and their combined age is 1,456.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, for starters, you can marry me. I've got tons of money and no one to spend it on it. Except my cat. She's got a thyroid problem. I had some friends in for dinner last night. They thought I bought a new sofa.
Would you be serious?
I am being serious. I'll have to move out soon.
Richard!
Charlotte, I'm not very good at this. I cannot lie to you the way most men lie and tell you your cheeks remind me of damask. I don't know what the hell damask is. But you really do deserve better. Let me pamper you a little. We can take a cruise together, anywhere you want in the entire world. Rochester, Schenectady.
Richard, you make me very happy.
Well, good. You deserve it. And frankly, so do I. I'm so tired of living alone.
What about George?
I don't want to live with George. Absurd. Charlotte, really, I love you so much. You're all I think about anymore.
Oh, Richard.
Charlotte. George! George!
Hey!
There you go. Richard Maynard, lawyer for the Stars.
Paul Singer. Schlepper for 2 stars.
Where's George?
In his dressing room, I think.
He's not in there.
Is something the matter?
No.
Paul?
Nothing's the matter. I just have a question for George.
When you do find him, tell him I'll be out for the morning. Richard is taking me to lunch.
Right. Have a nice time.
We intend to. Thank you.
out of the cheapest melodrama.
George, Eileen's pregnant.
Oh my God.
She said you slept together in Detroit, and now she's pregnant.
That's a lie!
You didn't sleep with her.
You were Cincinnati?
That's irrelevant.
Oh, mother of God. Charlotte will kill me.
I know.
She'll make my life a living hell. More than usual. What can I do?
Run?
I need help. Think of something. That's what you're paid for.
All right. All right. Let me think. Now listen. I went to have the baby in the country with a relative like an aunt or something. And we won't tell Charlotte ever. And you could take trips every few months to the country and have picnics. And when the baby's like 10 years old, you could cast her as the page in Much Ado About Nothing. And then you guys could put on shows together.
I need help, not Mickey Rooney.
Right, sorry. Maybe you could just talk to Eileen?
Oh my God, the poor kid. I better go see her.
Well, you're gonna have to hurry up. She's got a doctor's appointment at noon.
Already?
Well, they have to do a test or something.
Test? What test?
I don't know.
A pregnancy test?
I have no idea.
So she might not be pregnant.
Well, she's positive she thinks.
So she only thinks she's pregnant?
Well, she thinks she's positive.
Christ almighty, she's pregnant or isn't she?
I don't know. Turn in an examiner.
It's chilly out there. I'm getting a wrap and then I'll be back around 1.
Good, great.
By the way, Richard is here. He's taking me to lunch.
Bon appetit. What if Eileen talks to her?
I doubt that.
Let's go in there and keep them separated. I have to think.
Well, George, she's gonna find out sooner or
Will
later.
you do what I'm telling you? Oh, damn. Piss. Balls. Eileen.
I guess Paul told you.
Did. Oh, Eileen, what can I say? What can I do?
I think you did it already, George.
We got carried away.
I was such a fool.
We were both fools.
And now we're having a little fool. Oh, George. I hope he looks just like you. Oh my God. I can't do the matinee today. I'm sorry.
But you don't have an understudy.
Well, I can't do it. I'd still be at the doctor's anyway.
Well, the doctors for a test to confirm that
That's
you
right.
are, so you might not
Oh,
actually be.
I'm pregnant, George. Believe me. I'm 2 weeks late, and I've been tossing my guts up every morning for the past 3 days. What do you think it is?
Bad oyster?
I'll see you later, George.
Wait, you didn't tell Charlotte, did you?
I haven't seen her.
Oh, good.
So I left her a note.
What?
Well, she has to know sometime. I mean, she's gonna figure it out when I start waddling around here like a duck. Romeo, quack, 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 quack. Anyway, I've written it down on something. I think it was her copy of Variety.
Variety?
I've got to go now, George. Jeez.
Mother of God.
George, I can't find Eileen anywhere.
Go into Charlotte's room quick and get me her copy of Variety.
There's a copy of Variety right there.
I don't want to read it, you idiot! Go!
Hello, George. Hello, Paul.
Hi.
Well, would you excuse us for a few minutes?
Sure.
Stay where you are.
Leave the room, Paul.
Yes, ma'am.
George, the strangest item has appeared in this week's Variety.
Charlotte.
I think you should read it, George, out loud. You see, I might just be having a menopausal hallucination.
Charlotte. Charlotte, I'm carrying your husband's piles?
Child. I'm carrying your husband's child.
I thought you should know, Eileen.
Well,
Oh, Charlotte, I'm profoundly sorry. I made a grievous mistake. Can you forgive me?
no, George, I cannot forgive you. You betrayed him after 35 years.
Sorry, I left something upstairs. Charlotte, I'm sorry. But you should have blamed George. It was all my fault. I guess I shouldn't have believed him when he said that next season I could play Roxanne.
Roxanne? Roxanne?
Charlotte, listen, it was right after performance. I was filled with all that passion for Cyrano. I lost my head.
You lied to me.
I didn't want to. You cornered me.
Touch me.
Charlotte, I am flesh and blood. You can't expect me to be celibate my whole life.
3 days. You couldn't be celibate for 3 days?
Charlotte, stop it. Ow, stop it. Charlotte, stop it. Charlotte, please stop already. Ow.
I'm leaving with Richard on the next plane.
Wait. We have a matinee.
Goodbye, George. I have to pack.
Charlotte.
Well, how'd it go? Not well. George. George, do you say something?
I'm a hack. I have always been a hack. Oh, and now I'm an even bigger hack. I have sunk to new depths of the hackdom.
George, come on. You can't give up. What about all your fans?
Oh, my fans? Fine, I'll call one, you call the other.
George, you made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. Let me talk to him. She'll listen to me.
It's too late, Horatio. Just cancel this afternoon's performance. In fact, cancel the whole tour.
You can't do that. You'll get sued.
Oh, let the bastards sue me. Let them nail me to a cross. God knows I've suffered enough.
Hello? Yeah. Great. It's your manager.
I'm not here.
Can you hold on? He's right here. All right. George, should I help you?
Hello, Henry. How's the blood-sucking business? Yes, obviously it's important. It's almost noon, and you're up for the day. Yes, all right, I'm listening. Yes, of course I know they started filming yesterday. I have a little Ronald Coleman doll, and I'm sticking pins into it. Oh my God, you're joking. Oh my God, I don't believe it. What happened? Shh. Oh my God. Henry, if this is a joke, I will kill you. Oh my God, Henry, I love you. George, sooner already. Today? Yes. No, right, of course, I'll be here. Yes, right, I'll call you. Bye. Well, we are back in business. Charlotte, get in here. What did he say? You are looking at a star, my boy. Gaze your fill and disregard the radiance. Squint if necessary. What happened? Yesterday, on the set of The Twilight of the Scarlet Pimpernel, Ronald Coleman made his first entrance by falling down a flight of stairs and broke his legs. As a consequence, the director of the film, Frank Capra, winner of 2,000 Academy Awards, Mr. Hollywood himself is on a flight here today to watch the matinee. Frank Capra!
Goodbye, George.
Yes, I'm sorry.
George.
Charlotte, the most wonderful thing has happened. Ronald Coleman is crippled. Henry just called. It seems that Mr. Coleman made a most dramatic entrance by careening down a flight of stairs. I'll bet it was the tights that got him.
George!
Oh, there are fractures in both his legs. Not one! Both!
Henry told you
The
this?
studio is desperate! Every minute they delay filming is costing the studio a fortune! So guess which director is on a flight this second, flying here to Buffalo, New York? I'll give you a hint. Give me a C! C! Give me an A! A! Give me a P! P! Now I know what you're thinking, Charlotte. Where do you fit into all this? Well, if I do get the role, and it's looking extremely likely, I'll insist that you play Marguerite!
I don't know what to say, George.
I know! I'm a saint!
Except this is easily the most ridiculous lie you have ever told me.
What?
Goodbye, George.
Wait,
Take care of
stop.
yourself.
You don't believe me?
Oh, George, please.
Charlotte, believe me! You've got to believe me! Have I ever lied to you before?
Goodbye, George.
Wait, Charlotte!
I said goodbye.
No! Ow!
George?
Ow! Ah! Ah!
George?
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh no. No, oh no. That's too easy. No. First, I'm going to get very, very drunk. Then I'll kill myself.
Now listen, we can still do the matinee.
Oh yeah, right. And who's gonna play Roxanne? Let's go!
There you are. Well, I'm glad to say they're finally fixed. No thanks to you. Well, go ahead. Try them on. I'll turn around. As if he's modest. That'll be the day.
George, give me the pants.
Oh,
George?
oh, they'll give me the chair, but it'll be worth it.
Stop it!
George, off me! Let go! God damn it to hell!
Dad, where are you going?
George! He has finally gone completely insane!
Hello? Yeah. Hold on. George! It's your agent from it's Capra's New York office! What do I tell them?
Oh, what's going on?
It's a very good question.
Hi. He's in a meeting right now. Do you think Mr. Capra could come tomorrow?
Frank Pepper?
Yeah. Right, he's on his way to the airport.
Oh,
Oh my God! Come on, we have to stop him! Come on! George! Charlotte, what are you doing?
George! George!
You buy a newspaper and you go berserk?
Read that.
Disaster at MGM, Coleman on crutches. Garson walks out.
She walked out. Mother! What? Where's George?
Oh, I hope he's getting a root canal.
Richard, come on.
I'd rather not.
Richard!
All right, come in.
George!
George!
Grandma! Grandma!
What?
Have you seen Daddy?
Oh, too many times. Your mother's looking for him, too.
Mother?
Charlotte's back. This is great news. Which way did she go?
Through there.
Come on.
This is why I left the theater.
Would you come on? Charlotte!
George! He has to be here someplace. Mother!
Through there.
Richard, come on.
I find this very, very tiresome.
George!
Rose! My gosh, Rose!
Give her this letter or I will have you killed!
Oh, all right.
Where the hell is the mafia when you need them?
Johnny!
Ross, have you seen him?
No!
He's gotta be here somewhere.
Oh, Rosalind, this is for you. It's from Mr. Potato Head.
Dear Ross, don't worry about me. I'll be back in a few days. A few days!
Oh my God!
Ross, I can't find your father. Wait, I bet he's at the hotel.
Charlotte,
Whoa, guess what? He was telling the truth. Capra is coming to the matinee. Mother, do you realize what that means? No more Apache woman. I am going to be a big